Bandicoot 2. Vortex Strikes Back. Press start to begin.
Crystals. Of course.
This movie sucked! It sucked! This movie fucking sucked! Everybody applauded at the end because they loved Jungle Book and Cinderella, and we thought that sucked! It sucks! It sucks! Emma Watson can't sing! The Beatles like CG shit because it sucked! It sucked! It's a terrible movie! It's dumb and pointless! It is such shit! Just go and see the original classic! Knock knock!
Who's there?
This movie fucking sucked! It sucked. Boom! Abortion.
Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Twilight is going to talk to us about abortion. Twilight! Okay.
What moron wrote this? Oh, clearly these idiots have no idea how to write an adult scary story. Well, you'll excuse me, I'm gonna write the one for grown-ups, okay? Let me see here. Oh, I know. How about Crane was the mastermind the whole time? And he turns into this giant evil monster. And he makes all the scary faces. And then all the little Casper goes there like, come on, save us! He's gonna kill us even though we're already dead!
I apologize
Oh
for the
God,
crude
there's so many
meaning
complex
used to
issues here. All right,
But I
and then
wasn't
we're gonna see
expecting
Eleanor
written
literally,
invitation to have been turned down.
literally defeat him with the power of
Surrounding
love.
you are a series of
Oh, it's so inspired.
To each
It's
door
so
lies a
ingenious.
well-hidden
Hey,
secret.
I don't care if it was laughed off at the Disney afternoon. I'm the adult. I write adult things. That's stupid. That's stupid psychological issue. Yes, I'm the adult. I write the adult thing. You're dumb. This is the real stuff. This is the real scary stuff. Robert Wise is stupid. He doesn't know what he's doing. I don't care if he made some of the most likable movies of all time. He's dumb. He's a doo-doo head. And you took poo and added even more poo. I mean, Robert Wise, he's dumb. He's so dumb. You have no idea at all. Love me. Don't love that. This is stupid. Love me. Love me. I'm the genius. I'm the groundbreaking genius.
Edward sets this up, makes no sense at all, and everybody's happy.
She's got a life with that and she wants him and you bring him to the what? Double bonus! I'm snuggly and soft! My mom never loved me. So we just saw Ghostbusters. Don't kill us! Oh my God, don't kill us! We might have opinions about it. Please don't hurt us. We might like it, we might not. We know you already decided, but my God, don't kill us! Don't kill us in the comment section! Oh my God! You finished?
I'm really stuck back here. Oh, I didn't know I was gonna go back here, but I just kind of owned it.
Yeah, we're in the haunted basement right now.
Yeah.
Doug didn't think ahead and it's dark out.
I thought that couch would move a little bit.
Of course, they're in love, and that means you gotta bonk each other's brains out without protection!
Without protection! You curse me! You know it! I cannot...
Okay. And then they're shocked when she gets pregnant. They're asking, is this possible? Is this Did you go to school? Did you look at the board when they were doing sex education, or were you just too busy looking at each other going, I'm tortured, we should, you know, make out and make love because we're in love. I'm getting old. Okay.
Melvin, Melvin, brother of the Joker. Melvin, Melvin, brother of the Joker. Melvin, Melvin, brother of the Joker. I'm cool. Hello, hi, I am Melvin, the brother of the Joker. I'm sure a lot of you haven't heard of me, but I am the brother of, yes, the infamous Joker. You know, why so serious, you know, all that stuff. Actually, I too have been working on my own catchphrase. Sploopity splooch. May not be as catchy, but I think it works. So, yeah. Alright, first of all, I'd like to welcome all the newcomers to my blog. Hello. Hopefully we're going to talk a lot about evil. Lots of nasty, evil. Did I repeat myself? I guess it doesn't matter. You know, because evil does repeat itself. It's all about getting that massive... I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyway, okay, so today's secret subject, or not secret, I mean, it's all secret, don't tell anybody, but, you know, today's big subject is ray guns. Now, the thing about ray guns is that they are very, very expensive, as I found out. So what you're gonna want to do, if you want to get a ray gun, there's all sorts of ray guns that you can get. There's laser, there's solar, there's ones that fire bullets. I guess that'd just be a gun. There's a little busy right now. There's the ones that shoot raisins. I haven't seen that as much, but they do exist. I saw it on eBay.
What?
I'm thirsty. Make me some hot chocolate.
No, I'm busy. I'm busy.
doing
That's my secretary. She is very, very evil indeed.
Why haven't you taken out the garbage yet?
Mom, please don't annoy me.
Then keep it down, Mel.
No, I have to do this, Mom.
Keep it down. I'm trying to watch Columbo marries Matlock.
I will try to keep it down, Mother.
What?
Okay?
I didn't hear you.
I said I will try to keep it down.
Oh, you're hurting my ears, Melvin. You're hurting my ears.
So anyway.
Such a failure.
Mom!
Why can't you stop?
I will not. I need to do this, Mom. I have people watching.
Wait, I had some hot chocolate the whole time. Isn't that funny?
Ray guns. Yes, ray guns.
This can't be the first time that not just him, but any vampire has ever slept with a human and has knocked her up. It's impossible. Okay, knowing the human race, the human animal, the human species, it's not fucking possible. This can't be the first time, and it can't be this, you know, just benign, naive to it. They have to know something, but no, they have to look up legends about what happens when a vampire makes it with a gun. Fucking legends! How about documents? How about history? How about, doesn't anyone write this shit down? This can't be the first time. It just can't. Okay, so that's going on. No! I don't care if in the long run we're getting more views and people know about us. All we care about is the money. I mean, our dignity. All we care about is our dignity, and we have plenty of that.
My mother once asked me what I wanted to be when I grow up. I said happy. She cried for a while. I once drew a picture of Winnie the Pooh sodomizing an orangutan. That was the last time I ever taught kindergarten art. A woman once told me that we are all unique, beautiful, and wonderful snowflakes. Every one of us. To which I asked her, if we are all unique, beautiful, wonderful snowflakes, doesn't that technically mean we're all the same? She later shot herself in the bathroom.
Don't worry. We'll get that abomination out of you.
Oh!
The
You were helping
fuck?
Cortex gather
What?
crystals. Yes, you were the
Did he really just say that? We're gonna get this abomination out of you. We're gonna get this thing. He calls it a thing. He keeps calling it It.
No.
We're gonna get it out of you. And he looks pissed. He's like,
Cortex! You are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power.
like somehow it's her fault. You know, it takes two, dumbass. I'm sorry. Again, I know you didn't know she could get pregnant when you make money, but you're just as big a part of it, and it's just as big your creation. Fucking idiot. So, okay, so he doesn't even consult her, like, you know, like she has a choice in this at all. Okay, like, just, we'll get it. Don't worry, it'll be gone. Don't worry, we'll destroy that little demon inside of you. These are words they're using. They're saying demon. They're saying, you know, little monster. They're saying, Okay.
Hello and welcome to our real thoughts on Bridge to Terabithia, a film that everyone said don't do and now is about to break $1 billion. I wish one would know that. That was my dick part of me. Awful. I can't help it. You know, little girls dying, it just equals great comedy.
Leslie died years since.
Actually, at the last con I went to, the one thing I guess, this one group of people is just really quoting the scene where it's like the light shines and she closes the first. It's like, I got him! I got God! I got God! That was just part of it. It's just it led to so many good jokes.
They all ugly? Are you what? Who does that? Who makes a stage overly ugly and expects us to buy it?
Oh, wait! I'll sue you! I'll sue all of you! All of you are going down! I'll sue the world! I even sued myself last week! Guess who won? Me! I do a good job! I do a good job! Here, maybe if I eat, I'll feel better. Oh, yes! Money makes it all good! Money makes it all good! This is the guy that she wants to marry, that all the girls want to marry! Oh, Edward, he's so supportive, he sparkles! And he's saying this horrible, horrible stuff! And he never consults her, he never asks her! And I'm sure the understanding is that, well, first of all, I mean, they think that it's gonna kill her. You know, that the pregnancy is going to be too much for her to handle, and that it's going to destroy her, you know, and that's the reasoning behind it, I should make clear, but whatever side of the abortion argument you're on, you fucking talk about it, okay? You don't just say, Dad! You really talk about this shit, especially the person that's carrying the fucking thing! And he's just like, no, we're gonna get it out. We're gonna blah, blah, blah. It's gone. It's dead. Just don't even worry about it. It's just, you know, that's it.
Open your eyes. Open them. Open them or I will staple your eyelids to your forehead.
So that, would you like to know why I have carried you into a chair? Yes, please.
I'm crazy mad. Or new Best of That Cow Glasses Volume 3 DVD. Do you see? Do you see? Would you like to know what is on the Best of That Cow Glasses Volume 3 DVD? Would you? Shall I tell you? Shall I tell you? One review. That's that guy. The glasses. That guy riffs. Video game confessions. Sketches as well, filled with many a hilarity. Enough to get the giggly wigglies inside your nosy wosy. Do you see? Do you see? We also have new material. Yes, new material. Like a brand new, never before seen nostalgia critic review of Doomsday Machine, considered by many to be one of the worst sci-fi films of all time.
You care to join me on a tour of the ship?
We also have an in-depth behind-the-scenes look at the making of a nostalgia critic episode. Something like this has never been seen before, and will probably never be seen again. We also have a new video game confessions with Felicia.
I'll have to play upon the cattle.
A new video game confessions with Blanca.
I thought I really found my calling when I became a lifeguard. That is until the electricity goes off.
And a new That Guy riffs with the very first Superman cartoon.
I'll give you the greatest story of destruction the world has ever known.
I'm going to bring back Jersey Shore.
With hours and hours of entertainment, there is little you can do to keep your sanity. Are you going to buy it?
Yes.
Good, good. Because I would hate to see what happens to bad little boys who do not purchase the Best of Back Out of the Glasses Volume 3 DVD.
Son, what are you doing down there?
3 crystals.
Nothing, Mother.
Not bad.
Help us, guys!
Silent Pig! Oh dear. Do I have to cut off your pretty little...
Communicate with you again.
Garbage pail
After
kids,
you
Adam.
complete crystals.
I just get really excited when you have something that's not only dumb, beyond dumb, but is so cruel, and so dark, and so harsh, and with no purpose.
Oh, thank God! If I listen to these pussies one more time, I was gonna shoot my balls off!
Thank God you stopped. We really needed a pee break.
Hey, look! Dibblebone's on her side! Traitor!
You ain't no man.
Yeah! And you are? Christ, if you're the future of what being a man is, slap a fucking vagina on me! I'd much rather be a badass like her than whiny little bitches like you! Hey, here's a thought. If you have to complain about how someone's stealing your manhood, chances are you never had your manhood to begin with! What are you, 5? You're afraid you're gonna get cooties? And how's that working out for you anyway? Are women just falling at your feet because you bitch and complain about them online? Real chick magnet, guys. You must get laid a lot. You know what? Keep living in your mama's basement because the grown-ups are gonna make a more badass world and we don't need your crybaby tears poison it up.
Are you single?
I can be.
Even today, nobody has a clear answer on it, at all. I mean, you know, if people say, I have a clear answer, this is always right, or this is always wrong, stuff like that. We don't. We really don't. And we're still talking about it, and we're still trying to figure it out. You think you have the answers. You think you know what's right. Twilight knows what's right when it comes to abortion. Twilight is going to lecture us on fucking abortion. And like I said, it's the first time I think as a male that I felt offended. I felt like you are doing men a disservice, okay? It's the first time I've ever felt that with like anything, because you know what? As a white male, I won't lie, we've had it pretty good, okay? I'm not gonna act like, you know, oh hey, think about us, the poor white man. It's like, no, history and everything, we've been doing okay, you know, and I'm not gonna complain. But...
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember it?
Hold it right there!
God damn it, douchey, I thought I shoved a grenade up your ass!
That's no match for the power of trolldom! But that was a pretty good attempt!
Where the hell even are you?
I'm in a different location for my safety! I paid top dollar for this security room!
Douchey! Are you talking to your friends again?
Who's that?
Oh, that's just the head of my security guards. That'll be all, Phyllis.
Is there any way to talk to your mother?
It's not working, douchey.
No, really, she's my security officer. Isn't that right, Phyllis?
Are you masturbating again?
Mom!
Just stop doing it to the pictures of the green M&M. It's unnatural.
Go away, Mom!
Fine, but dinner's at 3.
You have dinner at 3?
My curfew's at 6. I mean, ooh! You made more mistakes in your Nostalgia Critic videos, and you need to pay for it!
And on top of that, you make the accusation that there are soldiers in the military who can't swim. You know, Dick. Fucking Dick. When you showed this image of the American flag, you're not just showing your dollar store symbolism that says, ooh, America's hurt, but it's very clear that what is important to you is not how you view it. What is important to you is how others see America. So, you can make up whatever you want. You can fabricate things. You can lie about history. You can exaggerate. You can glorify. You can demonize. You can distort the facts. You can make up the truth. Make up the truth about people who lost their lives in this great tragedy. Why? Because you're doing it in the name you fucking love America. I'm sorry, I don't fuck around with this shit. I don't, okay? These are people who have lost their lives, people who have been drafted, people who volunteer, people putting their asses on the line, and many of them don't come back.
You're taking it upon yourself to show that. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, I'll just make up people because they weren't really there, so I can do whatever I want with them. I can make shit up. And granted, you don't deserve the responsibility to show real events. You don't live in the real world. But what happens is that when you take it and base it on real events, you have to show these real people. You have to get it right, Michael Bay. You have to get it right because this isn't Transformers, okay? That's kid shit. You can do whatever you want. It's not The Rock. It's not just everything. Winners of the Crown Queen. No, it's fucking Pearl Harbor. Reality. It actually happened. And I know you're thinking, well, it's Hollywood. We take liberty. Fuck you. It's not Hollywood. When you take it upon yourself to represent something that really happened and is still painful and hurts a lot of people, that means you have to do two things. One, you have to grow up and be an adult. Two, you have to actually represent these people as best as humanly possible. You son of a bitch! I can't be the only one who says this.
Heedlessly shoved down a porta potty and climbing out covered in poop.
Oh, that's right. This is a Happy Madison audience, where something that they see come out of them every day is suddenly hilarious because it reminds them of something that was scandalous when they were 2 years old. Watch it.
Oh, look! He's freezing him to the poop! Oh, look! A bunch of deer coming up to lick him out of the poop! And look! Evan and Costello are misunderstanding ball players' names and starting positions!
Oh no, they have to think for that. We don't want something smart here. This is a Happy Madison audience.
Where did I come from?
Oh no, they're growing intelligence! Show another poop scene! Show another poop scene! Look, the deer is smiling with poop in his teeth!
Now give them your money! They worked for seconds to think of this awe-inspiring humor!
Take it all!
Oh, it's feeding time! Who wants White Castle Slider for snacks?
They cannot harm you inside this room.
It's funny because they shouldn't live.
To get to the
Girls
next
are gonna watch this. We're gonna take this really serious issue. And we're going to say, this is the stuff you're gonna go through. And this is how you should act. And this is how the men are going to act. And this is what they're going to do to you. And this is what they're gonna tell you and stuff like that. Fuck you, movie. Fuck you. I am so offended by this film. I am just... And the funny thing, the abortion issue is not even, I don't want to say it's like the main focus. It's one of them, but it's not the main focus. The main focus, of course, is the dumbass love triangle, or Jacob, this boy is putting his life on the line. He's abandoning his tribe. He's abandoning his pack. Again, he's being the good guy. He's really, he's really putting shit on the line, and he's making sacrifices for this dumbass girl. And even half the time she's like, oh, I trust you, I say things to you I wouldn't say to Edward. Why didn't you fucking marry him?
But if you're going to do it, the very least you can do is understand the source material.
Well, of course I understand the source material. These are simple kids' books.
No, they're not just simple kids' books. They're stories that we are continuing to read even today. They're stories that we remember years later, even when other stories fade from our memory. They're stories we will never forget, and for good reason. They're stories that help shape our childhoods through well-thought-out writing, imaginative drawings, and endearing morals. And the idea of this, shaping somebody's childhood, the fact that it even has the same name, just makes me sick to my stomach. Maybe these simple kids' books are far more adult than you give them credit for. And I guarantee that'll show when years later both children and adults will still be reading these simple kids' books. Well, pandering bullshit like this disappears out of people's consciousness, also for good reason.
I see that
Good art doesn't come from focus groups and statistics.
Yet again.
It comes from people who share how they see things in their own unique way.
20 to be exact.
Critic.
Planets will align shortly. All 13.
I think I like your book better than I like the
power
movie.
great enough to rip the Earth apart.
So do I, kiddo.
Properly utilized, however, the crystals
Where am I supposed to like them?
contain the
Where am I supposed to be like, oh yeah, they're human beings. They should be treated with respect. They're like.
I don't have much time to tell you this.
Point to me that moment. Was it the pointless song sequence where again they don't move their mouths, so we even know what they're really singing? You know, where because they sing a song, we can do anything and we can work together. I think was the song. All you ever do is talk about how selfish you are and how you just want stuff for your own personal needs, just like this movie. That's why it was made. It was in no way trying to actually convey something to add to humanity, to make this a better world, to inspire or create or anything like that. It was just shit. Fuck it. In fact, I'm not gonna jump to any conclusions. I'm just gonna call Mr. Sandler right now to figure out who did that voice. Mr. Sandler?
Yeah.
Nostalgia critic, longtime admirer of your genius. Listen, I just have one question for you. Who was that inspired old man who portrayed Whitey in 8 Crazy Nights?
Yeah, actually, I got a little secret for you. He wasn't an old man at all.
What?
No, actually, he's gonna totally blow your mind. It's me.
No!
It's me.
No!
Pretty amazing, huh?
Mr. Sandler, I think I speak for all the world when I say that we as a species have seen actors become other people. But you, sir, you have taken it to a whole new level. You are like some sort of mutant chameleon that we cannot see. You just become other things, other entities.
Oh, thank you so very
Oh
much.
my god, and your choice to have him in the majority of this film so that we can hear your musical instrument, I just have to say, thank you from behalf of all the world for letting us be a part of this magic.
Oh, well, you know, it's very kind of you to say.
Fuck Mel Blanc! The man of 1,000 voices, the voice of all the Looney Tunes? Fuck him! He is shit compared to your genius! No. If I could find a way to get his body and put little upside down crosses on him to assure that he is rotting in hell because he even attempted to be the best when he knew that at one point you would be born to bring us this whiny voice is an insult and I would do it to him to make sure that he suffers for even trying to do something even better than you!
You're going a little...
Mr. Sandler!
Okay.
It would be an honor for me to dig up the corpse of Mel Blanc so that you could take your dick and shove it up his ass because that is how little of a candle he holds to you. He holds to you and your brilliance for Whitey from 8 Crazy Nights.
That's not really necessary.
It would be an honor! An honor, sir!
Okay, you're scaring me. Not gonna...
Thank you, Sandler! And I have no idea if I'm alone on this or if people are just gonna say I'm over-exaggerating or over-reading it or something like that. I very well could be, but I just felt disgusting watching this. I just really felt uncomfortable. And let me tell you, I mean, without giving away anything too much with the issue, the abortion issue in this movie, knowing the overtones to a certain religion that, you know, that this movie really likes to play to, or at least thinks it's playing to, you can probably guess where they're gonna go with it. And the funny thing is that in another show, if there was talent behind this, this could have been a uniquely touching, beautiful story about a young woman who does not want to give up her child. It may cost her her life, but she made, you know, this commitment, and she wants to risk it. She wants to take the responsibility. And that would bring up the issues. Well, wait, is that right, or is it right to save the mother? Is it right to save the child? Blah, blah, blah. You can really talk about things. wide fucking light. They don't know what they're talking about. You have to know. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like that guy on the glasses.com, all the people off to do Hamlet. Okay, we don't go there. We know we're not good enough. It's like Adam Sandler doing a Holocaust movie. No, he makes dumb movies, but he doesn't make dumb mistakes. They're calculated. They know the audience. They know what they are. Twilight, your shit. Stay to shit. Stay to manipulating girls in their little fairy tale land. You're bringing this in. Abortion. You're bringing abortion into this.
The only thing I can't work around is the shitting deer.
That's it! I'm headed with this motherfucking Happy Madison and their motherfucking audience!
Hey, look, everybody! A moment of silence for the Happy Madison audience.
You think that never changing and just repeating the same traditions over and over is somehow what's most important? Well, I'm about to show you. I just posted this on the internet, and I'm gonna prove that people like to see the exact same formula over and over. And soon you're gonna have to change that wall to an off-white. Off-white!
Yeah, well, I'm embarrassed you were ever a part of me. I'm gonna wrap up this review telling the world that.
Haha! Here we go! Barely anybody's watching it. Nobody cares that this is like one of the old reviews.
Yeah, there you go, idiot.
And the comments, they're not positive at all. Gosh, it's almost like the majority of online comments are usually negative.
Look, you're still pretty new to this, but there's a saying that most of us know.
Yeah, you never read the comments.
But that's why I did it. To make them laugh. I figure maybe if I can make them laugh, I could finally get them to like me. That's the whole reason I started doing this. Hey, Wilson, where's Patty Mayonnaise?
Hey, Spielberg, what's the name of your next movie? Attack of the 50-foot forehead?
I was thinking maybe if you weren't doing anything this Friday night, maybe we could hang out.
Ew, gross!
I just thought this would change everything, you know? We're not who we were. We change. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse, but we all change. Movies like this don't want us to change. They try to shame those who do things their own way. They act like the importance is in the details and not in the overall message. This is a horrible thing to teach, especially when talking about Christmas. But we shouldn't be ashamed of our past, nor should we glorify it. It's like anything, there's positives and negatives. There's good moments in bad times, and there's bad moments in good times. Because of this, traditions can be hard to figure out too. Sometimes we obsess over things when we don't need to. Other times we try something new when we probably should have left good enough alone. But in between one foot in the past and one in the future lies what matters most. The choices we make now are what always has and always will define who we are. So, this Christmas, when you're remembering to be kind and understanding of others, remember to be kind and understanding of yourself. And those moments you remember as being embarrassing, you may find are not only the most precious moments, but often the most important. And sometimes should be looked at with more appreciation than you think. We're always going to get angry at ourselves, but as long as you always try to learn and get better, you'll find it doesn't last that long. And trust me when I say, you're definitely worth the time.
And my phone is ringing. I don't care. I'm not gonna answer it. I don't care who it is at all. No, I have to finish this. We end with you know, like a C-section. That's great. Again, just adding to the fairy tale aspect, happily ever after. You know, and it's really, without showing too much, or I think they show quite a bit for PG-13. It's really, and they have these sound effects, and they have the buzz blurry, her going, and, you know, and these crunching sound effects, and, you know, the knife, and, you know, from her point of view, or them doing her, really doing this. You're doing this.
We make movies! We make movies! We make movies! I write
Hey, how about that? People may die, but stupidity is free.
And the movie couldn't even keep its mean-spirited tone. In a strange way, I could at least have a touch of respect if it was meant to be unlikable from beginning to end. But no, they fit in this emotional bullshit that they actually think is gonna make you feel that special holiday feeling. Seriously, guys? After this? The only holiday feeling I got from this is similar to when I puked from drinking too much eggnog. And every time I see this incredible animation matched up with it, it makes me want to punch those fucking idiots that keep Happy Madison popular when better talent could be utilized for better stories. Fuck this movie. So, just to reiterate, you Christmas special that clearly understands the holiday you're representing, what then is the meaning of Christmas?
You always win when you are good.
That's what Christmas is. You got it, special. You fucking got it. No, you didn't. And that's why this is the worst special. I'll tell you why. Because Christmas is not about that. It's not about that dumbass little message just trying to throw in at the last minute. You know what? It's not even really about giving or sharing or love or anything about that. That's a part of it, but there's something even more important. You want to know what it is? I'll tell you what Christmas is. Christmas is effort. It's putting effort into that kindness. It's putting effort into that sharing. It's putting effort into that loving. Because anyone can just give something. Anyone can just buy something, whether it costs $1 million if you're rich or nothing if you're poor. But by God, it's the effort you put into it. If you got something someone really wanted, then that's effort. Or if you made something that somebody didn't even know they wanted, that's effort. That's loving. That is putting the effort into that stuff. And that's something that's clearly not in this special. They just slapped it together, didn't give a shit, and you can't do that on Christmas, man. You have to try. You have to try to make this stuff good, because that is what we're trying to do. It's about putting effort in something that's even bigger than yourself. Because when somebody comes up to me and wishes me a holiday from a religion maybe I don't celebrate, if somebody said Happy Hanukkah to me, I'd wish Merry Christmas back. You know what? We'd be fine with it. You want to know why? Because we're both sharing something that we believe is bigger than ourselves. That is putting effort into that. That is celebrating something that's wonderful and loving and unbelievable. It's putting that effort into Christmas, into sharing something so great and fantastic. Let me show you something. Follow me, Mr. Cameraman. Follow me. You know, it is all about effort, because that is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to all come together so that we can celebrate and put that effort into everything that is good with the world. Like these people right here. Look at how much effort these people put in all the time. Unbelievable. Come here, you guys. These are people that work behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, all of a sudden they do such a good job. Guys, you've been doing so great. You got that guy with the glasses audience watching right now. Is there anything you would like to say to him this Christmas Eve?
God bless us, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Potter.
I mean, you got a movie quote?
Not really, but as we approach the new year, just know that we always want to get better. Don't get wrong.
See, that's effort. Whether it be just a movie quote that means a lot to them, or, you know, something very sincere, that's effort. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. But it doesn't stop there, because we keep going out here, showing more of the effort, more of the... It's about this guy. Christmas is about this guy right here. That's right, a cameraman, my brother Rob. He's been working so hard. Hey, no, stand up, come on. You've been working so hard. You got everybody watching it right now. Anything you want to wish people this Christmas?
Merry Christmas?
Oh, come on, you do better than that. Come on.
And Happy New Year.
Come on, bigger than that.
You filthy animal.
Oh, for God's sake, you can't think of anything better to say on Christmas Eve?
Okay, fine. It's...
You know, it's a little hard to get into the Christmas spirit with the way it's been commercialized and stuff, but really when you think deep about it, Christmas is not just a bunch of things that you buy, it's about an attitude, a spirit, something you carry with you in your heart. When 2,000 years ago, a man was born into a stable, not born with gifts and presents and stuff and trees, but born into poverty. And you see that every day when a child does something nice for his grandma, or when, you know, we give things to homeless people. You know, it's something that lasts, that endures and goes on and on. The mountains may fall and the hills turn to dust.
Okay, take the camera. Okay, here, out here. Okay.
It's about believing in something bigger than yourself. Like I said, putting that effort into it, because you don't have to believe in Christianity or Catholicism or any of that stuff. You don't have to be any religion. You just have to believe in humanity, and that's what's so great about it. It's believing in the best of humanity and the effort it puts into that bestness. It's about these two. This is my mom and dad. They put so much effort into raising me because they are so awesome that way. This guy joined the Navy so he could help support and raise us, and my mom, she was gonna be an opera singer. But she had 2 kids and said, you know what, I'm gonna spend my life dedicated to that. And that is so unbelievable, and that is Christmas. There's such goodness. There's such goodness in these people. So, Dad, you got so many people watching right now. Is there anything you want to say to the That Guy with Glasses audience on Christmas Eve here?
Merry Christmas to all of you. And most importantly, remember, we have lots of merchandise in the Channel Awesome Country store. 15% off if your name rhymes with Walker. It's going to be really...
That's the kind of ham he is. That's the kind of guy that my dad is. And you can see where I got my terrible sense of humor. But nonetheless, he has spent... come on. But nonetheless, he has worked so hard to raise us, and he has just been so positive, so upbeat, and I love my dad. And Mom, I got a question for you. It's a question I really wanted to say for you because you're so loving and you're so heartfelt and everything. There's a lot of people out there who don't associate Christmas with the best stuff. Maybe they don't have many friends.
To continue, click Add to Chrome, and then click Add Extension.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
I'm expecting a quarterly report from the office. All I'm saying is it better not be Jenna.
Well, she's off on a romantic week in St. Bart's.
Oh, well, at least Brett's getting some.
Who said Brett's with her?
Oh, sorry, we didn't order a pizza.
Rick?
Pizza delivery guy forced his way inside, whacked the guy, raped his girlfriend. His name's Rick Karsh. She's Ann Whitman. He's in the office getting bandaged up. That's her on the couch.
Anne, I am Lieutenant Benson.
Mr. Karsh, I'm Sergeant Tutuola, SVU.
Did you catch the guy?
We're working on it. What's the damage?
He blacked out, so I'm guessing we're looking at a concussion. He hit me with a gun, for Christ's sake.
Okay, why don't you start from the beginning?
Pizza guy rang the bell and whacked me. Next thing I know, the cops are here, and this guy's bandaging my head.
What pizza place?
We didn't order a damn pizza. Why won't they let me see Annie?
He said if I scream, he'd kill me. So, Anne, I know that this is difficult, but I'm going to ask you to describe him. Anything that you remember could be a very big help.
He made me tie Rick's hands with those plastic things. They were in the pizza box. He put a gun to my head.
Okay, was he white, black, Hispanic?
He was wearing a helmet, like for a motorcycle. Do I have to do this now?
No, you don't. Officer Rivers is going to take you to the hospital now, okay? Listen, is there anyone that I can call for you?
How am I supposed to tell my dad?
And listen to me. None of this is your fault. Do you understand? None of it.
He kept on calling me Stacy. I don't know anyone named Stacy.
The scumbag called Rick Chad.
And he kept calling Ann Stacy.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
That the bastard hit the wrong apartment?
If everybody has to sign in, then have the pizza guy get upstairs without you knowing.
Sometimes he gets real busy with deliveries. He must have slipped by. Happens.
Maybe you took a walk for a cigarette, a cup of coffee, smoke a joint?
I do my job.
Yeah, because a stranger walked through your doors right there, beat up one of your tenants, raped another one, so I wouldn't count on keeping this job for too long.
Joey's out with the flu. I had to pee.
Okay, do you have any Chad and Stacy's living in this building?
Nope.
You sure?
I know every tenant.
All right, no disrespect, but maybe you could pull up your tenant list for us? That's it? All right, scroll. Okay, again, Keyshawn, you're 0 for 2, all right? You said there's no Chad living here.
You said Chad and Stacy. Chad's wife's name's Brianna.
All right, Mandy.
Hey, how'd we do?
We got a Chad, but no Stacy.
The guy took it pretty far if it's a case of mistaken identity.
Okay, Fenn Carisi, check every pizza joint within a 30-block radius. Rollins, let's talk to the luckiest Chad on the planet.
We pay such a premium for security in this place.
Is she okay? Well, she doesn't have any broken bones, if that's what you mean.
Women don't get over this, do they?
But they can get past it.
Okay, do you happen to know them by any chance? Ann Whitman, Rick Karsh?
It's a big building. Are you talking to everyone who lives here?
Truthfully, the perpetrator called Rick Chad.
You think he was looking for me?
Well, we don't know, but he did call Ann Stacy.
And you're the only Chad in the building, so it's a long shot, but maybe if there is anyone...
If I thought anybody wanted to rape Brianna, you would have heard from me a long time ago.
Maybe someone who had some kind of grudge against you. Maybe someone from your past, maybe somebody from work.
I'm a dentist. Everybody hates me.
Brianna, you okay?
Oh, this whole thing, I don't know.
If you think of anything, there's my card. Call me.
We got the pizza guy on security entering and leaving the building. His visor was down in both, same on the elevator.
So, any motorcycles parked near the building?
None on camera within a 3-mile radius.
And we got goose eggs from all the pizza joints. No deliveries to a Chad or Stacy, and no one could ID the guy from our photos.
1 second. Brianna. Hey.
You knew I'd come, didn't you?
You know, why don't you step into my office?
I couldn't say anything in front of Chad.
Of course, I understand.
I mean, I love him. I'm a horrible person.
Brianna, you're safe here.
About a year ago, I had an affair.
Okay.
Chad has no idea. His name was Jake Sanders. He taught my spin class. I don't know why I did it. It was stupid. I broke it off, and
Jake
didn't take it very well. He wouldn't stop